It's a little weird. Obviously things didn't go the way we wanted last night, and we would have preferred to make the championship game by winning it outright. But at the same time, the situation's presented itself that we get another opportunity to kind of redeem ourselves and redeem this season and do what we set out to do, which is to win a Pac-12 championship. So we're still excited about the opportunity. Definitely not the way we wanted it to go down in terms of losing to SC last night, but we're still pleased to be in the game. Just lack of execution when we got down to the red zone. I mean, we got it down, within 10 yards 3 different times, I think, and just weren't able to put it in the end zone. Lack of execution, and that comes down to me. It comes down to me not executing when I needed to. Not I threw an interception down the red zone. Had a chance to run a couple in that I didn't take advantage of, and so I'll take the responsibility for that. Yeah. Well, when we had 2 weeks to prepare, it didn't work so well. So hopefully this short week helps a little better. Um, we still will get the same amount of practice time. We're still going to practice tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday and travel Thursday. So we'll just have one last day of rest. So hopefully personally my body feels good. Hopefully the rest of my team feels good in terms of their health, and we'll get after it on Friday night. No, I've watched them. A little bit throughout the year. Mainly their offense. I mean, we've all seen their offense. They got a great deal going there with Darren Thomas and Michael James, and seeing their defense. I mean, obviously they got a lot of speed on that team, and that's kind of been their strength. So we're gonna have to find a way to match that. Just have a couple solid days of practice. I mean, that's the only thing we can do at this point. We just gotta kind of sit down, and we'll have a team meeting tomorrow and kind of just refresh and go over what went wrong in the SC game, and get back to work tomorrow and just have a solid day of practice. I think that would go a long way in helping get the confidence back for the whole team. Yeah, I mean, we've obviously we know the pattern that the season has gone by, and we know that when we've had losses and bad losses, we've been able to bounce back really strong. So we are also aware that Oregon's a very good opponent, and it's not going to be easy. So just because we've been able to do it in the past doesn't mean that it's going to happen again. We got to put together a great week of practice and make sure that we're ready to play. Win it. I mean, if we win, then people can't really say too much. I mean, they can still say that we backed into it, but it doesn't take away a legitimate win like that would be. So if we could find a way to beat Oregon, I would have no problems with what any of the critics say. Yeah, it's a unique situation, considering that it's kind of Rose Bowl or no bowl almost. I know we could petition for one, I think, if we were to lose this game. But obviously our goal all season has been to win the Pac-12 championship. We got an opportunity to do so, and we're looking forward to that. And obviously we would love to play for the Rose Bowl as well. So, we still have lots to play for. It's kind of a somber time, kind of down today because of what happened last night. But we got to just rebound from that real quick because there's still tons to play for in the season. No, I mean, I don't know about some other guys. I know most of the guys that I talk to about that kind of stuff, we don't really pay too much attention to that in terms of how many points we're underdogs by or whatever. We're just concerned about what we do as a team, and as long as we believe, that's all that really matters. And it sounds kind of corny, but it's true, because at the end of the day, we're the ones who's got to be out there and be making plays. And so as long as we believe in the fact that we can do it, that's all that really matters. You know, I think it's good that we have a day off. You know, after the Arizona game, we had a couple of days off to kind of sit back and reflect on what we could do better, how we could improve individually, and I think we're kind of taking the same approach this week. And just because obviously it's a big game, but that doesn't mean we need to throw in extra practice. I think if we just attack the week like we always do, have 3 practices, have a travel day, you know, I think it's a good call by Coach Neuheisel the way we're doing it. Well, I've never played at Autzen. I've been on the trip twice. Once when I was redshirting, and then last year when I was hurt, I went on the trip, and it's a loud place. I mean, no question about it. They got a great stadium, great fans, and it's gonna be real loud. You know, we're gonna have to probably use some silent cadence and things of that nature, and we're just going to have to practice that all week and be ready for it, because the last time we played in a loud environment was at Utah, and you know, we didn't handle it so well, had a lot of false starts, had a lot of penalties, and so we got to be able to find a way to eliminate those mistakes in that kind of environment. You know, Coach Neuheisel won't want any of us to think about that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what he'll tell you guys, is he won't want that in our minds at all. You know, this is about the team and about moving forward and trying to achieve the goal that we set out to achieve. And you know, we're not gonna worry about what Coach Neuheisel's situation is. Obviously, we want him to stay. We love having Coach Neuheisel as our coach, but right now we're just concerned about the game on Friday. Don't read it. I mean, I don't. That's my only answer to that question. I mean, I don't read that stuff. I don't usually read newspapers. I don't go on blogs and message boards. I don't listen to the radio or watch TV too much. So just kind of, that's how you ignore that kind of stuff. And I know our guys are doing the same thing.
Yeah, you think it's important for you guys to avoid a lot of that, because it will be all over ESPN, and a lot of you do watch that.
I mean, it's going to be more difficult this week, considering that it'll be more on a national stage in terms of, you know, the game that we're about to play, and that'll be a bigger headline for sure. But you know, we don't really have a choice but to ignore it, because things like that can kind of tear us apart, and that's the last thing we need right now, is to be torn apart as a team. So we just got to continue to stick together and try to just keep that noise out if we can. Mm-hmm. I mean, it would be definitely makes it sweeter if we could win it at their place. You know, I think you know, either way is fine. This is kind of the inaugural one, and I don't know if they'll make changes from here, but a neutral site makes more sense. But at the same time, Oregon's had a better season, and they deserve to play at their home field. So it'll be, like I said, it's a fun environment, a great place to play, and we're looking forward to the challenge. Well, yeah, I mean, we all, like I said, we believe that we can do it. We all have the faith that we can get this done, and we've seen it in ourselves, you know, whether it be on the practice field or on the game field. We've seen it in flashes. The problem is we haven't been able to do it consistently, and so we're not, you know, like, we're not concerned about what the critics are saying, or, you know, what the fans believe. We're just concerned about doing it for ourselves. I mean, we want to play consistently because it's fun to do that, and that's how you win football games. That's what we want to do. So we just got to continue to practice hard and execute when the time comes. We'll say that again. Yeah, yeah, and you know we see that we can do it, and that's what's been very frustrating about this season in particular is that you know we've had those games where we'll play very well. You know, we'll play very consistently as a team. We'll do all the right things, offensively, defensively, special teams, and then we'll come out and play a game like we did last night, and it's kind of Dr. Jekyll Mr Hyde, very confusing to have that happen, but we just got to figure out a way to bounce back like we have all season. What's that? I don't know. I mean I thought the ones last night were cool. I liked them, but you know, uniforms won't make a difference in how we play this week. So we can. I don't care what we wear. I just want to get out there and play. Probably not. Probably not. But you know, we'll see. Thanks, guys.